I would say probably one of the most important aspects of passing guard is being patient and understanding that the guard passing ladder consists of getting past the feet, the knees, the hips, chest, and trying to get to the head. That's why I always just say walk around north-south to the head, because you have a whole situation when you start passing, okay, his feet are going to be up, because the easiest thing is to pass when the feet are down. So I got to get past his feet, his legs, his knees, his hips, his chest, his head. Okay? I'm trying to sweat on him.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay? Yeah. Like somebody's trainer. All right. So the other thing is this. I need to understand whether I'm going to go inside, meaning inside the legs, and I'm going to go over the leg, or I'm going to go under. Okay? Or I'm going to go to the outside. It's tough. Either way, most everybody will go through the inside, especially if you're starting from a closed guard, you're already inside. My objective, what I look for is, I need to jam their hips, because I know that playing guard, your open guard is only as good as your hip mobility. The next thing I look for is where he's putting his feet and how he's gripping. Because how he's gripping is going to determine how effectively his feet can connect. So if I go here and he grips, he's got 4 points of contact. 1, 2, he's got kind of a daily Heva hook and a foot on the hip. This is bad for me. Not that bad, but I can go here, I can take one off here, and I can begin to fold his knees, more so in a fetal position. The more together his knees are, the weaker he is. The more pinned they are to the mat, the weaker he is. I don't need to drive with my head down. I need to drive with my hips and have my head down when it's useful and necessary. Right now it's not, because he's got grips. If I put my head down, he's controlling me here. But now I'm killing 1 point of contact, and I'm folding him, and I'm folding him, and I'm folding him here, and I'm patient, and I'm patient, I'm patient, patient, and we got the side control. Sometimes there's this tendency to think that, well, I'm just going to move fast and all that. Your fast movement leaves holes. Those holes leave openings and the ability for the bottom person to recover in open guard, to put knees and feet, hands where you should be taking up the space, and pressure, pressure, pressure. I want to restrict his movement. So as I'm passing here, he gets grips here, maybe I get here, maybe I take one off here. The second that one comes off, his feet grips are already basically dead. He's got to regrip. While he regrips, I go here, and I'm constantly pressured. I'm thinking folding his knees together here, and I want to control. I'm not in a hurry, because I know I am staying on top, first and foremost, and improving my position, rather than passing the guard. Because I'm just trying to stay on top, improve my position, because he wants to put me on the bottom. So I'm restricting his movement more so. He doesn't have 2 grips. His feet don't have connectivity. It's just a matter of time before, from here, you slither into a mount. Sometimes you go to a mount, sometimes you get the side, sometimes you wind up in half guard, and you have to pass. Some guys have very good open guard. So what I want you guys to do is first jam the hips by pushing his knees in and just putting your shin right there, right in that leg right there. Because now his ability to move his hips is limited. Even if he gets his hands grips right here, I'm okay with getting here. Now from here, my head should be down, because now I'm taking up the space, and I know that he doesn't have 4 points of contact. He doesn't have feet contact. He doesn't have hands contact. And I can drive forward, 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 forward here, okay? And maybe from here, I'll be able to do the Andre, head crushing, okay? The point, what I'm trying to make here is jam the hips. If you're going down the middle, pin the hips, pin knees together like a fetus, and you fold them over to one side or the other. So all you guys are gonna do is just that concept. Very difficult for me to come up with some positional pass, because the second that he changes his position on the bottom, your guard pass is going to change. You go to a different guard pass. There's a lot of different guard passes. There's leg drags, there's oriando passes, there's leg drag passes, there's stacking passes, there's all kinds of stuff that you have to learn, just like an open guard. So all you're going to do here is you're going to look at the feet, you're going to jam the hips here. Walk in, you're going to jam. See how it turns here? From here, you can move this over here, pin the knees together, and then climb to the mat. Sometimes you'll have to fold it the other way. He moves here, he moves his knees here. You go for a knee cut, pass through here. So what I want you guys to kind of more so think about is this, 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 and just controlling and using your body to be able to also control the legs. So what you're gonna do here, you're just gonna walk in and jam the hips, because they're gonna push back. Sometimes they'll push back and you can pin the knees, move them over here. So the bottom person is just going to give you a little bit of feedback here. Here, good, he keeps going, he keeps folding my knees together. Yes, here, I give him a little bit of rigidity here, and making him pass, giving him a little bit of resistance, and he gets positioned, goes back. Got here, maybe, yeah, good. Good. Pins and knees. Pass. 3 passes each. Each one is going to be potentially different, but you're going to start out with just jamming the shins like a C, right below the patella, right below the patella, like a C here, and you're trying to shove my knees into my chest. Yes, and then you step in with the foot and jam a hip. There you go. Now from here, let's say I get here. Now he starts his pass. He folds the knees together. Yes, and now drops his chest. Left hand now grabs the back of the collar, keeps his hips low. Good, keeps the hips low. Now, from here, he's gonna go the other way to his left, because too much construction here. Good. You go to the back, you immediately go for a collar. To stop this collar grip right here, a little slower. Yes, sir. Usually this, then you grab the wrist. And then this hand goes under, you grab that figure 4 seatbelt, you tilt to the left, step over, and now you're gonna go for the back or arm lock, whatever it may be. Nice and slow. The objective for you is just to recognize, I guess, 2 things. Fold the knees together and like a fetus. This is more like a fetus, a big fetus. Okay? So he jams the hips. Yes, even that right there sometimes is enough to pass. The problem is that the bottom person wants to keep their knees wide. You should never keep your knees like this so they're together. So you're here, so that I can always move biceps. So even when I get here, he starts moving here. Yes, he drops his knee through. Yes, here. And then you catch that arm. You always go for the neck. So you're either gonna catch a collar or catch a head. But for now, each person passes 3 times. For the bottom person, I want you to give just a little bit of resistance. I got grips here. Look, I don't even have a 3rd point of contact here. He killed it. Goes here. Foot's gone. He's sliding with the knee. I'm giving him a little bit of a frame here. He could go to the other side. Probably be easier. Hop to the other side. Yeah, yeah. All right. No, it's fine. Good. There you go. Okay. If they don't defend with that top hand, then you grab the collar, and then from here finish a choke or something. You know, whatever it may be. Bottom person, get 4 points of contact. Top person, remove the 4 points of contact. Hold them like a feet. Here, let's say I got here. Here, go ahead. That's 4 points. Just go 1, 2, just here. Good. And you're just gonna practice. What you should not do is this. I'll show you what else you should not do is this. But this is not what you should do. What you should be dynamic with your head off the mat. So anything, yeah, you can just turn me like a, okay? And I want to be able to roll back. And roll back, yes. Yeah. Yeah. If I am balled up, I can more easily recover. If I'm all sprawled out like this, it doesn't take much, but just step over the leg with your right foot and just step right here. Just, okay, there's your pass right here. The person's head's like glued to the mat like a magnet, like on a movie. Magnet is turn on. All right, let's try it. 1, 2, 3.